Welcome to Financial Accounting. This short video provides a guide for the resources found in this online course. You're using CitLearn, which is the Citadel's Blackboard course. Whether you're new to online learning or not, this video will share the information available to help you become successful in this course. We're going to start with a tab called, appropriately, Start Here. And the first thing aside from the video that you're now watching, is how to approach this course. This short narrative found online gives some basic procedures for this course. Financial accounting is the preparation of financial statements and understanding how the information gets on financial statements, how we record transactions that will be useful in the decision-making process for shareholders and creditors and managers. And students will receive an introduction to what we think of as the language of business. In this area, you will see a section of the expectations for this course. There's a short discussion about videos, pencasts, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. There's discussion questions you will have for each chapter. And I have a few tips in here for how to have best practices for your discussion board questions. We're going to talk a little bit about Cengage Now V2, which is going to be the course management system that will accompany your book. So the first thing after watching this video is your first required discussion board. It's an introduction from you that you will load up by video. You can use your phone, which is where I will record mine. You can use something more professional if you like. Just take a quick minute or two to give us some information about you, on what type of student you are, whether you're a cadet, a student at another school, maybe a veteran student, where you're from, what you're doing this summer as on top of taking this course. I'd like to know a little bit about you. And you don't, while a video is not required, I do need a picture so that I can put a face with a name in case I ever bump into you somewhere outside of just this online course. And for those who are interested in doing a short video, I will add an extra credit quiz grade. So as you'll see whenever you watch the syllabus video, I provide many quizzes in this BADM 211 course. And instead of dropping quizzes, I take the extra quizzes and use them as extra credit. So here's how it works. Let's say that we end up with 30 quizzes for the semester. I know that everyone is not going to be able to complete all 30, so I may take all of the quiz grades per student and divide that by 25. Essentially, if you've completed the extra 5 quizzes and done all 30, you'll get some extra credit. If you've only done 25, then you won't have any problems with having missed a few quizzes. It's to your biggest advantage to do as many quizzes as you possibly can. So this short video is a 100 on an extra credit quiz grade that will be averaged in with all your other quiz grades. This is my financial accounting welcome, my video. The one that you see right now is going to be replaced in the next couple of days. And I have a short narrative about me as a professor, about the type of research I do, the courses that I teach. I've been at the Citadel for over 2 decades, and I've been teaching online for quite a few summers. So I hope you'll use this Start Here tab as a best practices first resource to help you know what to do. Let's go to this next tab called Cengage eBook and Homework. It's not filled yet with the correct link, but here's what's going to happen. Each student is going to buy a course code, and that course code is what connects the student to the homework and to the exams, and also to the ebook provided by Cengage. Cengage is the textbook publisher. You must go, and I say this very emphatically, you must go to this link, which will be updated in the next couple of days, and access your course materials here. It's going to require that you set up an account as a student, and from there you will input the course code that you purchased, and I will also provide what's called a course key. You will find that in the syllabus, and you will use that key to connect your textbook to my course. If you accidentally create a course outside of CitLearn, it will not work. I will not be able to access your information, and you won't be able to pass the course. There may be something that we can do with the Cengage employees, the tech support, but please, please ensure that whenever you go to link that code, that you do so right here. So let me emphasize this right now so that I can be assured that everybody knows the importance of using this link. Okay, let's move forward. The syllabus is found here. I haven't updated it yet. As you can see, I'm recording this whenever the 2017 syllabus is still found. You will also have a video that will guide you through the syllabus and help you understand the requirements of this course. It's extremely important that you watch the video to get a strong review of the course and the course requirements. Okay, there is also going to be, and it's not available right now, but there will be a syllabus quiz. If you note that the name of this tab on CitLearn is Syllabus and Syllabus Quiz, so we've got to make sure we get that quiz loaded up there so that it matches with the syllabus that will be provided soon, so that students are able to show that they understand the requirements of this course through the quiz. So let's go straight into the first chapter. Actually, no, I'm going to stop a minute. Sometimes I get myself out of sequence. I want to talk about opening and using pincasts. This is a video demonstration that's going to help you understand how to use a pincast. And pincasts are a unique learning tool that I have. And I hope that you will find that they are useful and successful for you. In these pincasts, you will be watching my pen strokes as I prepare a problem and listening to my voice. So I hope that you find that this video demonstration of how to use pincasts is helpful. Now, let's go to Chapter 1, the Introduction to Accounting. This is not your typical chapter. The Accounting Chapter 1 has extreme amounts of content that are important for this course and for every future course in accounting. So please don't think of this as, oh, this is just a real quick and easy course. So we're going to start with expectations, and Chapter 1 is crucial to the rest of the course. Let's jump first to required. So the required information is that each chapter is going to have homework. The homework is found on the Cengage link that we've talked about. Your homework has unlimited time and unlimited attempts. However, you're only allowed to get a homework check, a solutions check, 2 times on each assignment. So keep that in mind. You'll be prompted whenever you log in. Each chapter will have a discussion question. I think there are a couple of chapters that have more than one discussion question. You will also be required to respond to another individual's discussion response. And each chapter has quizzes. Some chapters have 1, 2, maybe even 3 quizzes. If I scroll down here, I see that this chapter has, my quizzes aren't showing up here, so give me a minute and let me pull those up, and I'll be right back. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, and we're back, and you see that now Chapter 1, Quiz 1 of 2, and Quiz 2 of 2 are showing. So I had to change my due dates, and I want to say emphatically for each of you, if you ever say, wait a minute, this quiz was supposed to stay open another day, if you find that it closes early, Or for example, if you see that you found quiz 2 of 2 but can't find quiz 1, please don't hesitate. Send me a message. There are hundreds of tiny little tabs that need to be clicked when we are teaching an online course, and sometimes a tab gets overlooked. So let's take an example. Here's chapter 1, quiz 1 of 1. It shows that it has a limit of 10 minutes, and it's got the due date here, and I can start right here with the very first question. There's some instructions up at the top, as you can see up here, related to the test information. And here's the very first question. So you will be able to, let's see, I didn't answer that question. Let's see. The debts of a business are known as the liabilities, and I'm going to save that answer, and I bet you remember that one. So you see the time clock is running. I'm going to see if there's any way for me to back out. There you go, and leave this page. So you see that we have 2 quizzes. They are not difficult quizzes. You of course have your book open. Most students will achieve a grade of 100 on these quizzes. It's important that you understand that so that you don't think that they are going to be similar to the exam, because the exam will have questions with much, much more challenging information on them. So back to the quizzes. There's the reminder about the syllabus quiz that we have. Let's move down here to the discussion board. Chapter 1, discussion, intro to accounting, talks about insights into your first thoughts, and this is a question that you're going to be responding after you finish studying the chapter, which I would anticipate will take you a bit of time. Okay, so discussion will link here. As a student, you will make responses. All of these old responses will have been deleted, and you will be able to go back into respond and to answer another student's response. Let's scroll down and look at the narrated PowerPoints. Here's the first one. Some of them go straight to YouTube, others are embedded. I think this is one of the embedded ones. And this narrated PowerPoint can be stopped and started and will guide you through the chapter and will be similar to a face-to-face experience. Each chapter has 3 narrated PowerPoints. They're around 15 to 18 minutes apiece, some a little bit less. Okay, moving on to some other tools provided. As you see here, how the 3 financial statements work. This is a short video where I'm discussing financial statements, and I think it would be helpful for you to watch this one numerous times, because this is the most important piece of information that you will be learning in this financial accounting course. Here's a sample financial statement for you to prepare. You'll be able to open it with Microsoft Word and prepare it, and then I have answers provided. Here it's popped up here. My suggestion is that you print it out and try it on your own. One of the most important assets for a student to have when they take an online course is to be an independent and self-motivated, self-disciplined individual. And that's a really hard thing to do when you're taking an online course and have other things going on in the summer. Let's see what else we've got down here, because chapter 1 is such an important chapter. Here is a pencast that, again, I hope you'll watch the video on how to use pencasts. They're a little unique. And finally, this is the tremendously long PowerPoint that comes with the text. And it probably has about 60 slides. Some students find that it's helpful to be able to look at all of the details. They're very wordy, and you might find that this is a helpful learning tool. Okay, that concludes the information that I have related to the resources provided for this course. There it is. It pops up, 68 PowerPoints. Close this down. Most students find that they would prefer to listen to the narrated PowerPoints. The most important thing is that if you have any questions whatsoever about any of the resources, about the syllabus, about best practices for success, please don't hesitate to send me an email. Second most important thing is to remember that once you start looking at the syllabus, and I'm going to transfer it over into your view, here is the syllabus for 2018 that shows the open and close dates. Once you start looking at these open and close dates, they are firm. For example, as you see that these are the due dates here for week 1 and week 2 and week 3. Once a chapter closes, as you can see listed here, it will not be reopened unless there is a tremendous extenuating circumstance related to a personal or family illness or accident. That's in part of the code of conduct that I will have each of you sign. Very important that you stay strong in this course. I am hopeful that every single individual is successful, and I look forward to meeting each of you online and hopefully face-to-face one day. Again, start here for success. Let me know if there's any way that I can help.